Oh, you got a good one too. Wow. Yeah. Oh, that's a crappie. Oh my God. Get that slab in here. Wow.
That's a pretty big crappie.
That is a really big crappie. You just caught him right there. We're fixing to switch the game up. Holy crap.
I guess he needs to go in the cooler, huh?
Yeah, that's going in the cooler. Wow.
Very pretty, huh?
Hold him up straight. Look at that dude. Wow, that's a 1 pound crappie. All right.
Biggest fish of the day, buddy.
Hand me that bag.
Just so you know, I caught the biggest fish both days.
Well, the day's young. We're gonna sit out here all day until I catch one bigger than you. So what I'm gonna do, I don't have any crappie bait, so I'm gonna take this Kitech swim bait and cut it down to where it's only that long. All right, so this is the bait I ended up coming up with. I got a little white Kitech on a 1/8 ounce jig head, and we're gonna try to catch some more crappie. Since she just caught that one out here, this is the closest thing I have to a crappie bait. And it's the only white one I have.
Oh, I got another fish.
Oh, you do? You got a bass. Ooh, I got one too. Wow. I'm looking at you and I got a decent fish over here. Oh, he got in the grass. I don't have a decent fish. He was just dragging in seaweed. Did we get a double on the bass? Look at that.
Keep her tossing.
No, that's a keeper there. I might toss mine. This bass technically has a bigger fillet than those bluegill. We might have just found them. I mean, that's 3 fish we caught in this little spot right here.
Greg, does the hook come out the bottom of the fish or the top of the fish?
There he is. Got him. Crappie too. Look. Look, 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 look.
Ah.
Sweet. Well, I caught a crappie too. There he is. Got him. Crappie too. Crappie.
All right.
They're here.
Still smaller than mine.
Well, if you add both of mine together. There he is. Got him. Crappie right there. Good crappie too.
That's a pretty good crappie.
It's not quite as good as yours,
So
but
I
it's...
need to cut my tail off.
Yep. Oh, don't get away. We eating him. Yep. Yeah, cut your tail off like that. You see how long I got it?
How'd you cut it off?
You just break it. Yeah, just tear it. I mean, it, yep. Yeah, give or take. It ain't got to be perfect. It's just making sure that they can get it in their mouth is all. There he is, right under the boat. Wow, crappie. Right under the boat. That's how much line I had out when he bit. I didn't even reel. Wow. This is crazy. Like, we were coming to do some bass fishing. No, I haven't gotten him off. I can't. He choked it. And he got the hook on the bottom side of him.
Almost just even.
Yeah, let's try not to hang the humans. We'll call it a game.
I was excited.
I hope you win. Man, guys, look at this. We are crushing some crappie all of a sudden. And we got out here and we have no crappie baits. And so we're taking these Kitechs, these 4-inch swing impact Kitechs, and we're cutting them in half. And this is the one time I did not have any gulp minnows on me. So we're cutting them in half and making crappie jigs out of them. And it's working. I got him. Look, crappie too.
Right here.
Saying I've caught the most. You may have caught the biggest, but I caught the most.
The biggest, so that's all that matters.
I'm barely reeling it fast enough to not get in the grass. Like, you need to let it get in the grass to know how slow to reel. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're way too fast a while ago. Now you're going good.
Now I got fish.
See, told you. Bass too, look at that. That's a good one. That's a keeper size bass. See?
Awesome.
Yeah, all you had to do is slow it down. You were in the money.
Not bad.
Yeah, you got the only 2 bass in there. I think. I didn't put a bass in there, did I?
Yours is too small.
Thanks.
I got him. Nope, he let it go. Nope.
Oh, you got him again. He came back and got it. That looked like a crappie. No, it's a bass. Cool.
He's a little one.
Yeah, it's a little guy. I think the crappie were in the center of the cove back there. We're going to have to get in this next one and try it again. I figured there'd be some right here too. It's kind of the same looking. Oh, I got him. That's a crappie too. Here I am talking about we got out of the crappie and then I caught one. That's nuts. All right, we got grass under us now. Ooh, something big just hit mine. There, he got it. Ooh, I got him. Ooh, I got a good one. That's a good one. Wow. Woo, I got the biggest fish of the day.
No fair.
I got the biggest fish of the day.
Dang.
Look at that. Mine's bigger than yours. All right, guys. That's a full cooler. Slabs, bass, brim, shellcracker, we got them all. All right, guys. I've got all the fish filleted. I actually separated out into piles. This is all the bluegill. They're really small fillets, but I don't like picking it off the bone, so I'll go ahead and fillet them so it's less work later. It makes for a little bitty fillet, but when you fry them up, these are excellent. Obviously, crappie is amazing. We're fixing to cook some of these up tonight, and what we don't cook tonight, I'm going to throw in the freezer. But let me just show you what all we're going to make. All right, guys. So we are about to cook fried fish, and instead of the standard French fries, hush puppies, the typical stuff you would do with a fish fry, I thawed out some of my ground deer. This is from a deer that I shot earlier this year, or late last year. And I'm about to make some rotel. So we're just going to do like some basic chips and dip, but we're going to make it with rotel. And the best way to make rotel with your deer meat, for me, by far, is to do 2 sticks of Philadelphia cream cheese, 1 can of original rotel. That's it. This is the easiest recipe to do with your ground deer, just FYI. If you got some ground deer and you're trying to figure out what to do with it, this is kind of a no-brainer. You will eat yourself stupid with this rotel. And I do use cream cheese, not Velveeta, on purpose. Just trust me on that one. Try it one time. You'll never go back to using another type of cheese. Cream cheese is the best. All I'm doing is browning the meat, nothing special. I'm letting my cream cheese get to kind of room temperature. I took it out of the fridge a little while ago. So my meat's browned. I'm just going to throw this cream cheese in, cut up, just so it'll spread out, melt faster. Dump in the rotel. That's it. I'm just going to let this simmer until it's all melted together. And that's it. See, guys, once your cheese gets all melted in there, and that Rotel starts infusing itself with the cheese and the deer, man, I'm telling you what, this is the way to go. Alright, so I got my bass, I got my bluegill, I got my crappie. I use Zatarain's fish batter. This is the Southern Crispy. This is the one that I like. And the best way to do it, I found, is to put it in a big gallon Ziploc bag. Open it up, dump your fish in, shake it up, and then throw it in the grease. Alright, so I'm going to try bluegill first. I don't think we're going to be able to tell the difference. Not good. Crappie's the next size bigger. I don't know, the bluegill, I guess because it was smaller, it was more crispy. But the crappie's just as good. It's a little bit softer. Alright, now you got bass. Could you tell the difference between the brim and the crappie? I can tell the difference with the bass. I like
flavor. The bass has a different flavor.
Is it?
To me.
I like the bluegill better, and I think it's just because it's smaller, so it's more crispy, which is, you know. Which one do you like? You like the crappie better? I think I like the brim better. Shell crackers. She likes the crappie. What do you think? Which one do you like better? This stuff is awesome. And the Rotel is just amazing. Just get a scoop.